brothers and sisters. I hope you're good today. So in today's video, I decided to do a simple comparison between the West African country, that's the Ghana, that's the giant of African culture, Ghana, and also I'm comparing with an East African country, which is also uprising and rich in culture, which is also known, that is Somalia. So we're talking about Somalis and Ghanaians. So we are going to look at the differences, the comparison between their culture, that their festivals between Ghana and Somalia. So guys, stay tuned. So first, the first difference that I want you to note is Ghana has vibrant ethnic groups, over 100, as compared to Somalia. So we expect Ghana to be big when it comes to their cultural diversity as compared to the Somali culture. So I'll read it through the research that I did, and after visiting a lot of materials which tries to show the difference. So Ghanaians' festivals are a vibrant reflection of country's rich cultural diversity. Ghana is home of over 100 ethnic groups, as I've always been telling you, each with its unique traditions and celebrations. Some of the well-known ethnic groups include the Ashanti, Ewe, and Ga-Dagme, and each group has its own set of festivals. This diversity results in a wide array of color and diverse festivals throughout the country, with each ethnic group showcasing its unique customs and traditions. So for Ghana, you can imagine that we have over 100 ethnic groups, and with these 100 ethnic groups, each group has their own culture, has their own tradition, has their own dances. So that's how it's different. Let's hear what Ghana has for us. In contrast, Somali festivals predominantly represent the Somali culture and emphasize the unity of various Somali clans. Somalia has more homogeneous cultural landscape compared to Ghana, with majority of its population belonging to Somali common tradition and practices that unite the different clans rather than highlighting distinct ethnic groups. So in Somalia we have different clans, and it's homogeneous. That's how they just said it. So for Somalia it's homogeneous. For Ghana we have different ethnic groups, and each ethnic groups have their own culture, have their own practices and their dances. So for Somalis, they are homogeneous. They practice the same dances, they practice the same cultures across different clans. So that's the first comparison. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's roll to the second point. The second one is religious influence. How does the Ghana culture, how does the Ghana practices have influence? How does religion have influence in these practices? We'll also look how religion has influence in Somali's culture, and their dances and their practices. What's the influence of religion? So let's hear the differences. In Ghana, many of Ghanaians' festivals have a fascinating blend of traditional and Christian influences. Ghana has a significant Christian population, and this is often reflected in its festivals. For instance, during Christmas and Easter celebration, Christian traditions are intertwined with the local customs and festivities, creating a unique fusion of faith and culture, which also it's common to a number of people. For me, for example, as a Christian, as a Kenyan who is a Christian, I resonate with this. Now, let's listen from other side of our brothers and sisters from the East Africa. Now, the Somalis festivals are more deeply influenced by Islamic traditions, which is true. The majority of Somali's population adheres to Islam, and Islamic festivals and practices are integral to Somali culture life. Festivals in Somalia often follow the Islamic lunar calendar, and Islamic customs play a central role in Somali's festivals are often determined by Islamic lunar calendar, which means that their dates may change from year to year. Key Islamic festivals like Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha are observed following the lunar calendar, making their timing unpredictable in the Gregorian calendar. Yes, I understand that we have different calendars when it comes to, the time they practice, some things like Eid al-Fitr, for us, maybe we have our Christmas, or is it Easter Friday? Yeah, something like that. So we have different calendars, and for them, there's shift time to time. So that's a difference which is there. That comparison is the significance of masks. Yeah, I've ever seen a couple of Ghanaians performing their traditional dances, cultural dances, wearing the masks. Let's hear if our brothers and sisters from the East Africa, who also have their culture, they wear masks. Let's hear. So, in some Ghanaian festivals, masks and costumes play a significant role. These masks often represent cultural symbols. Deities or spirits are worn by performers during a specific ceremony. For instance, during the Aboakere festival of the Ifutu people, antelope masks are used to symbolize the chase of a live antelope. Yep, makes sense because it represents something to them symbolically. Now, let's hear from our brothers and sisters from the eastern side. Somali festivals typically do not involve the use of masks in their traditional celebrations. However, they do incorporate other forms of body art, such as intricate, henna designs, which are applied to the ends and feet, especially during weddings and other significant cultural events. True, I have a Somali friend who was married just recently, and yeah, I saw that. So they wear, the nose, the hair, and they have a lot of piercings and the decorations, the bells. It's so beautiful. For Ghanaians, they don't do that. They don't have a lot of decorations except for the masks, which I think each type of mask symbolizes something. It represents the deities, their spirit, their spiritual understanding of things, and how the mask is relevant to the ceremony or the festival which is going on. So you guys tell me, any Ghanaian can tell me if they resonate with this culture. And also, if you're Ghanaian watching this video, you can tell me which part of Somali culture that you love. Also, if you're a Somalian who is watching this video, you can tell me what part of Ghanaian culture that you love. Let's learn from each other. We are Africans. We are seeing the diversities and trying to, have a balance between ourselves. We are not competing, we are not fighting, we are celebrating the African diversity, and that includes our culture. Okay, so let's continue. Dance and music. This is a special part because we've seen a lot of Somalians dancing, drums, those types of their beats. It's quite unique and so vibrant. Ghanaians, they have this special, the drums, the way they beat them, the way people jump, the masks, the decorations on the face, the chants that they do while they do these traditional dances. And it's like, man, it's so great to see these diversities. So I'm gonna show you the Ghanaians dances and the Somalis dances. So let's go. So Ghanaian festivals are renowned for their lively and diverse traditional dances and music. Different regions and ethnic groups in Ghana have their distinct dance forms, such as energetic Adowa dance of the Akan people, or the lively of Kanglogo dance. These dances are accompanied by the rhythmic beats of traditional drums and other musical instruments, creating a captivating and spirited atmosphere. Yes, it's more of, when it comes to traditional dances, the way they chant, the types of dances that they do represent, they have a meaning. Maybe it's it for a special occasion, they have a meaning. So I call upon any Ghanaian watching this video to tell us other dances that I haven't included in my research that I did. So feel free to let me know the dances that I haven't included in that. So let's go to our brothers and sisters from the eastern side, the Somalis. So in Somalia, Festivals. Traditional dances is an essential element. The Daanto is a popular traditional Somali dance that is often performed during celebrations. The music is typically composed of traditional instruments like oud, drums, percussions, which produce melodious and rhythmic tunes. The dance movements are graceful and expensive, reflecting the elegance of Somali culture. This dance, this dance, yeah, it's so beautiful. And also for the Somalis, tell me the other dances that I haven't included, which are important in your culture. Let's go to the next one. The next one. This one is so interesting. Food and cuisine, brothers and sisters. There is a great tie between the type of foods which Ghanaians have and for the Somalis have. Actually, as a person, if I'm told to choose, I really have a hard time choosing because I've seen Ghanaian food, I've seen Somali's food. Bro, let's go. So, Ghanaian's festivals offer a delectable journey into the country's culinary traditions. Various traditional dishes like jollof, rice, fufu, with light soup or groundnut soup, wake, and kelewele are often prepared during festivals. These dishes are in flavor, spices, and textures, and they provide festival goers with a delightful gastronomic experience. Oh wow. The description of food just make me hungry. I'm not glad. I don't like food that much, but don't try me with food. You'll see how funny I can be. So if we continue to Somalians, Somalis festivals also feature a unique and mouth-watering array of dishes. Sambusa, sambrosa. That's how Somalis call it. The Somali version of samosas is a popular snack during celebrations. Hilib hari, a grilled goat meat dish seasoned with aromatic spices. Oh wow, is another culinary highlight. These dishes are known for their robust and aromatic flavors, reflecting the rich culinary heritage of Somalia. Bro, as I told you, Ghanaians, Somalians preparing food. Bro, tell me what you think in the comment section. If you're a person who have ever tasted Somali food, tell us what you think in the comment section. We want to hear your story. Ghanaian. A person who is not Ghanaian and have tasted Ghanaian food, also tell us in the comment section. We're gonna see these diversities and celebrate them. Let's see each other in the next point. My last comparison, I didn't want to take it so long. My last comparison is in the attire. For the Somalis, they're so outstanding in the attire. A person can recognize a Somali from sight and know that it's a Somali because their attire is so outstanding and everyone can tell that. For Ghanaians, let's check what they have for us. So, Ghanaians take a great pride in their traditional attire, which is characterized by a vibrant colors and diverse styles. Different ethnic groups in Ghana have their unique clothing traditions. For instance, the kente cloth is an iconic textile worn by the Ashanti people. The diversity in clothing styles adds to the visual splendor of Ghanaians festivals. It's so beautiful because every community have their own, their own cloth. For instance, they have highlighted, they have highlighted the kente cloth, which is so iconic amongst the Ghanaians. Also tell us in the comment section. A person has experienced this. Let's go to our Somali's brothers and sisters. Somali traditional clothing is known for its elegance and modesty. Women often wear the dirak, a long flowering dress paired with a headscarf, while men typically do the makawis, sarong, long garment. The attire is often embellished with intricate embroidery and designs, and it reflects the cultural and religious values of the Somali people. You see the way it's significant. I also think that for Ghanaians it's also significant because different clothes are worn during different seasons or different festivals. Same applies to the Somali. So in general, all I can say that you see we are having quite similar culture, but due to historical differences that we have and the history of Arabs and their influence in Africa, their Eastern Africa, have also made a difference and has led to something which is beautiful amongst Africans. So the importance of sharing these videos is to show you how diverse culture is, and we are celebrating the diversity that Africa has for us. So guys, if you're watching this video for the first time and you've reached till the end, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. I highly appreciate that. If you feel there is any way you feel supporting my channel, you know how to reach me. The email is on my bio. So this is Eugene from Kenya. Peace, love, and harmony. Salute.